Hello everyone, and welcome back to another reading. Welcome back to another message from your soul. And today we're going to ask your soul what they want to tell you right here, right now. What is important for you to hear right now. But first I want to tell you guys that I do now have an Instagram account, so definitely check it out there, because there are going to be some very exciting projects to come, and I definitely don't want you to miss it. And believe me, you don't want to miss it as well. So check that out. And now we're going to ask your soul. Let's see what comes through. What do you want to tell us today? Let's mix them one more time. Okay. Okay. So they're immediately telling me that it is about work. Today is about work. Today is about our working attitude and about how we get things done. And they want to tell us that sometimes it is okay, and it's actually better to make it easier for us, to not make it hard for us, to not take the hard road, and to not make it, do things that are specifically out of our comfort zone because we want to grow. Sometimes it's okay to just take it easy and just do what we want to do, and try and do that with a better mood, I guess. And they're really pointing that out, to be happy while we do something, or at least to feel good. They're like, don't do so much that is against your will, against your well-being. Don't do as much as you are doing at the moment that makes you feel bad. They're like, take it easy. Do things that make you feel good. That's a real message here. Do things that make you feel good. And like, they are acknowledging that there are some things in our life that we feel like we need to do. Like, we are obligated to do them. But they're still telling us you can still find a way, they're saying, to make it easier for you, to do it with at least a little bit of fun, or at least be like, that's okay. Like, how that is going, that's okay for me. But I feel like maybe you've recently had a lot of stomach aches because your soul is actually saying and telling you and trying to tell you, easy. Don't do it with that much pressure, and don't do as much as you are that goes against your own will and intuition as well. It's like maybe there have recently been some things that you know exactly if they are good or if they aren't good. And you're like still doing it against your intuition. And we're still not doing it. It depends, right? And your soul is really telling you to open up to your intuition. And if it has something to do with another person, you cannot expect them to listen to you. That is just how it is. And then you need to accept whatever decision they make. But your soul is telling you to reflect, what does that have to do with you? So remember, everything that is in your life, everything around you is what you attract, is in your life, is in your field, because it has something to do with you, because it resonates with your energy in some way or another. If you want to know about that, right, don't forget, it has to do with the exciting project that's going to come. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to check out my Instagram. By the way, the link to my Instagram account is in the description. So, okay, let's keep going. I just constantly get reminded about that because, yeah, I'm so invested in. Let's see what comes out. Exactly. So they're talking about that, to listen to intuition and to take it, like to do things a little less against our will. Like, for example, if you have a job and you don't particularly like doing your job, but you're still doing it, then try and find a way to do what you do with a little more fun. And they're also telling me focus on the craft itself. Focus on the craft itself. So don't only focus on the things that you have to do around what you're doing, right? For example, advertising or social media. If you're not particularly into that, then definitely know that your soul is telling you to focus on the craft itself. And even if you still need to advertise what you do, they're telling you to know that why you are doing that, right? To always see the higher purpose. Yeah. Right. What else comes through? Let's see. Okay. They're also like, it feels like you, for whatever you're doing here, working on projects or just your general like day-to-day life, they're like, you can be both. You can be, you can think in a logic way and always, focus on what is actually here in the world, but they're telling you, don't forget the energetic side to everything. They're like, don't forget that when you do things with fun, they're going to turn out good. And I feel like I've already heard about that before. I'm not going to get on detail on why that is, how it is, but they're definitely wanting me to remind you. You see, look at her. So the source do stand for logic, and as she's holding it upright, she's really like she's ready to decide something based on logic. But she's also wearing a crown out of butterflies, and there is like a little bird above her head. So it's definitely also talking about lightness and a light feeling, not as much heaviness as the clouds are giving here. There's also lightness and a clear sky and clearness. And there are two different energies in one card, really. So there's a beautiful blue sky, but there are also like these there's very windy here, and there's like clouds on the bottom of the card. But they're telling you, don't always do things like hard, but sometimes take them more lightly and find the joy in what you do. And it's definitely connected to the other messages I got earlier, because there's this strong working energy, focusing on work, but there's also this energy of, happiness, right? And feeling good. And that's basically what's going on here. Even if you have sometimes to do things that you need to do, try and make them feel good to you, at least. Right. And with the Judgment card, they really want to tell you, if you have people around you, maybe they're your co-workers or your family, and you need these people to be in the same energy as you are, because maybe they are the ones pressuring you. They're like, if you go forward, like be a role model, be an example, just do it your way and they're going to follow. They're actually going to adapt to your energy. So definitely don't focus on them. Focus on yourself and try to practice what message you've just got on yourself. And then if you have mastered it, basically, if you do it on yourself, they're going to do it too. Right. And they're also like, so it's very much about work today. And they're also like, don't be too competitive. Like, don't focus on what others are doing. Same message as we have here. Don't try and find similarities between you and them or whatever. Just focus on what you are doing. Focus on yourself. Focus on your creations. Focus on what is part of you, what needs your energy, your attention. You know, because while you are giving attention to what others do, your work and what you do and your passion is missing attention, and that's not, basically it's not good for your creation, for your work, for what you are doing, for what you are creating. Okay, let's get one more card. Oh, that's beautiful. I get this card a lot these days, so I'm very happy that it comes out. It's a very big, it's a card that stands for a new beginning and luck and just general happiness. And so I certainly got the energy of money being a part in your work as well. I don't specifically feel like you are missing a lot of money, or it is going to be your future energy. Maybe in the future, I don't specifically think it's right now, or you at least don't worry about money. Money is not like you really worry about it because you have existential problems. You feel content, but you still want more. And I definitely see that coming for you. But it's not going to make you feel uncomfortable. It's really an amount of money that is going to make you feel comfortable and good. And you can still really do something with it. You can still achieve what you want to achieve. I feel like there is either a plan or there is going to be a plan for you. Very beautiful. So just to summarize it, they were talking about not taking work too seriously, too hard, and not do it with as much pressure as we have been doing, or at least not with as much, like sadness, I nearly want to say, like this gray energy, this gray color, but to do it more colorful, to do it with fun and with passion, and or at least try to include fun aspects of our work and to focus on the craft itself. They were talking about not only doing decisions based on logic, but also on our intuition. They were talking about not focusing too much on what others are doing or thinking or saying, but to focus on your own creation and to focus on what you are doing, because others will then come with you. So focus on yourself, focus on what you are doing. If you want to spread a message, for example, focus on that message itself, on the craft itself, and people are going to listen. You don't even need to think about that. And they were also talking about taking things lighter and with more happiness. And they also got this message here. Don't worry about money. Go in the energy of this King of Pentacles. Adjust your energy to this energy. I'm gonna come closer with this card. Just look at the card and try to really feel the energy of the card. Like he does not have any worries about his money or his kingdom. Okay, so really try and feel that energy and adjust your frequency. And whatever you're setting into the world right now, whatever projects you're working on, whatever you are doing right now is going to be beautiful. It's going to bring you, it's just a beautiful energy that's coming through. It's beautiful, really. So definitely be more excited about it. Take it lighter. And even if it feels a bit risky and like unsure, don't worry about it, okay? Just really take it easy and light and with fun and all that positive energy. It's really fun, this reading. Thank you very much for letting me talk to your soul. Thank you very much for being here. And yes, I think we got some beautiful messages today, right? If you think so too, definitely give this video a thumbs up to let me know. And don't forget to check out my Instagram account. The link is in the description. Thank you very much for being here. Bye bye.